The radio. The radio is a media most important in the world because around the world story has allowed to give information about events that change the world. This media uses a technology of radio ways to carry information. At present is less used by the young people, but years ago, before the internet, has a way to listen the news and can with the radio have entertainment. These are some of the advantages. Have empathy between receiver and transmitter. Simulate the imagination. Has large coverage. Have massive. Cheap and easy. Variety of content for their users. Omnipresence. These are some of disadvantages. Don't have visual elements. Sometimes it's not true. Users can vary the station radio. The radio during World War I. The radio was primarily used the contact ships that were of Asia. Radio communication were typically achieved by the use of Morse code message. This was a great benefit to vessels in the water, particularly during emergency situations. It's most important for the other countries to win or lose the communications in World War II. The radio once again played an important role for both the United States and the United Kingdom. With the help of journalists, radio relayed news on the war to the public. It was also a rallying source and was used by the government to gain public support in the United Kingdom. It became the primary source of information after the shutdown of television stations. The way in which radio was used also changed the world after World War II. On October of 1938, unmatched Evan Olson called the War of the Worlds. A young Orson Welles put the war in a panic, convinced more people of United States that they were being invaded by aliens. Welles left the 59 most famous radio minutes in the history. Despite the fact the Columbia Broadcasting System has present Orson Welles, beginning program spelled the adaptation of A.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. In the night of Halloween of this year, Orson speaks the radio novel, but one difference: all the people who made him sick. Though it was a real news that all events that Orson speak. This produced more panic in the country because around the 12 million people listened to transmission. The interruptions were become more frequent and with a greater tone of alarmism. They generate total chaos, but in the calls of the police say they watch aliens on the streets on traffic.